World of Book Talk isn't only getting people reading again, it's turning everyday readers into best-selling authors. And for Queensland mum of two, Stacey McEwan, it all started with a viral video.
Been in this small beach town for 3 days now. So far no one has approached me about helping out in a town fair. The barista at the coffee place didn't flirt back with me because she was a middle-aged woman. There have been no mermen, no whispers of local mysteries that I can help solve.
From hilarious retelling of classic storylines to her series on transforming her husband into the ultimate romanticy heartthrob, Stacey quickly became an online sensation.
So, what do you do when you're a lifelong reader with a love for twists, tropes and page-turning plots? Well, you write it yourself. Stacey is now officially a New York Times bestseller, with her new series becoming a major romanticy hit. Stacey McEwan joins us.
Hello, good morning.
Thank you.
This all started from your love of novels. Tell us how you went from a successful reader, or from a reader to a successful writer. Because just because you love reading doesn't necessarily mean that you can write.
Right, yeah. Unfortunately for me, I had a teacher that said I had above average skill in creative writing, and I took that very, very seriously.
You took that very literally?
Right. I got that B+, and I thought, this is my calling. I've been writing since I was 18, but I was actually a teacher before this, and just kind of plucking away at it, and it was a hobby. And then Book Talk happened online during the pandemic. I'm not very camera shy, so I made some videos, thought for sure I'm going to get fired from my teaching job, and instead became an author. So, and the rest is history.
Wow, it's incredible. Stacey, explain to us that Book Talk community. You just mentioned it there. How is that changing sort of the way that we're now reading?
Yeah, so Book Talk kind of, it came up in around 2020, 2021, so right when the pandemic was hitting. And I suppose we were all branching out and doing some different things from home. Some of us were making like sourdough starters and some of us were learning how to sew for the first time. And I was talking about books, and so were a bunch of other people. And I'd never been part of a book club in real life. Suddenly there was this massive community online of people talking about, and all very similar books, romance and fantasy. The majority of us were talking about those genres. And Book Talk, this hashtag on TikTok, just kind of exploded out of nowhere. And now it's got billions and billions of users and views per year, and it's still driving sales, and it's changed acquisitions in publishing. It's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, tell us about your new work, brand new romanticy series. It's been described as Peaky Blinders. Yes, meets Bridgerton, even bigger, yay. So tell us about this Forbidden Alchemy.
A Forbidden Alchemy, yeah. So I thought if there's one thing I can give the world, it's probably more Thomas Shelby, or men like Thomas Shelby. So
yes, please.
Yeah, so this is my sort of a gift to the world, if you will. But I was obsessed with Peaky Blinders and obsessed with Bridgerton, and every time I start a new book, I kind of always rely on media and other books and things where that just had something really special and hooked me in. And I just